This is gonna be a really long video. Oh god. Hello, it's me! It's Chelsea! Yes, I had a little bit of burst of energy there. Yes, I did. Today, I thought I'd make a video of one of my favorite places ever. And it's Starbuckies! Yes, I love Starbuckies. I'm not sure where I should begin. I don't know if I should start from when I was a wee girl or some just things from all over the place, like just random things here and there. I don't know if I should make, well, could be like memories. I could talk about memories. I'm not, yeah, memories. I guess it's all memories. Really fun things like to talk about. I don't know. I just thought I'd make this video because Starbucks is really important to me. When I say important to me, it's the people that work there. I mean, yes, I need my Starbucks fix, but I think what it also is the fact that I want to see my baristas because they are so nice to me. Anyways, maybe I should start. Let's just go back to my childhood when I was little. I don't know. How did I get hooked on Starbucks? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if I was actually really hooked on Starbucks when I was little. Maybe. I'm not sure. I know it wasn't until I got older I became more hooked on Starbucks. Anyways, when I was a wee girl, I would go on these road trips with mom and dad. And I remember them so well because we would be driving down, like we would take the white car, and we called her Sabrina. Yes, my dad names the vehicles, which, you know, it's kind of cool because it's, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so she was a white car, 1987. Goodness, oh my gosh, I'm drawing blank. He would be so angry at me for forgetting that. Oh god. Okay, I'm just Sabrina. Let's just go with Sabrina. Anyway, so yeah, we're in Sabrina, we're driving, and we would always go to this one Pacific Starbuckies, and Mom would wait in the vehicle with me and my younger brother, and my dad would go in and get kids hot chocolate, and on the car ride to, like, on our little journey, we would go down to get our drinks, and then while we got our drinks and stuff, there was this plaza area, and there's this thing called the top news stand. And when I was younger, I used to like get lots of either ketchup chips or Cheetos, like the Cheeto Puffs, not those thin looking, whatever you call them. I get the Cheeto Puffs. That's the good stuff. Starbucks, yes. Okay, so that was like one major memory that I remember that I recall with having Starbucks. After, like, in between, what, let's see, that was between like 5 and 8 maybe? 5 years old, 8 years old or something. I think, no, maybe even younger. Trying to remember something. Anyways, I had this sort of period stop between preteen to 13 years old, I guess, 13, 14 years old, where I didn't have Starbucks. I guess it's because there was no Starbucks around, because you had to drive everywhere. Anyway, so I had once, I guess how do I go about this? Okay, once I moved to where I am now, not this particular house, but another house. This is like back in 2005, 2004, 2005, yes. Because I first moved here in 2004, October 31st? Maybe October 31st, or maybe October 29th or something. October 30th, maybe it was October 30th. because Halloween was coming up, like within like the next day or something. And anyways, so back to Starbuckies. See, different things branch out. Anyways, where am I going with this? So eventually, during, let's see, maybe 13, 14, did I still have Starbuckies? Yeah, I would have Starbuckies, but I would go to the Safeway Starbuckies. I think there was Starbuckies during that period. And the period I'm talking about, like, it's 2000, now it's like 2006, 07 or something like that, 13, 14. So, yeah, I guess I would have Starbuckies, but not that much. It wasn't until maybe around 15 years old that I started going to Starbuckies more. And that was when, during lunch period of school, go to Starbuckies and stuff. We would go to the Safeway one, and then I would also go on with my own with Mom. But every time we went there, the drink was never consistent. The drink was never ever right, and I've had like a terrible time with that when it's the one where I live. There was a point where, not saying that she was a bad person or anything like that, it's just she was off, like one of those oddballs you get, where they never smile, they never really say hello or anything like that, and you're in an industry where you kind of have to do that. It's like really easy to put on a fake smile because I do it all the time and all that stuff. But anyway, so yeah, there was a point where I just said, I'm sorry, but can you like take this back because it's not made right, or it's got whipped cream on it, or you didn't use non-fat milk or anything, because I can literally see it and I would freak out. But that's like, oh, it's kind of blurry. That's in like an eating disorder side, whatever. But anyways, yeah, so anyways, there was a point where her attitude was really, really bad towards us, and we were being very, very polite, and she just, yeah, it'd be really funny if she actually watched this video. Like I said, I'm not saying that you're a bad person if you actually watch this video. It was just your presence that was just like really off. Anyways, she called me racist. I'm the last person to really be racist. Like, that was so painful to be called racist. But, yeah, and even Mom, like when I would go back to that Safeway Starbuckies, Mom would specifically say, can you make it not her? Because of like her attitude, and then within a short period of time she would call me racist and all that stuff, and then eventually I can't deal with that, so I would go to the next Starbuckies over, and that's where I met like the nicest people. Like, I mean, the nicest people. Like, they're, oh my goodness, I don't know how to say thank you, because words don't do it justice. I think maybe a smile and the thank you I give, maybe, but even that, I don't know. But they are so nice. They're just so special to me. Like, I don't have to know them for a very long time. I don't need to be their friend. If they don't want me to be their friend, I can be their Starbucks acquaintance, if you think about it. Because I'm not everybody's friend. I'm more like a social person, meaning I go in there a lot, and I just, you know, make sure that they're okay and stuff like that, and because I care about them a lot because they are so nice to me. Yeah, so when I first started going to that Starbucks, I do my, you know, my normal politeness and ask them whatever, and they're just so nice and so genuine. Gosh, I don't know how many years have I known some of them. I have no idea, but it feels like forever. Obviously that's not true, but it feels like, gosh, it keeps going blurry. I guess I just want to say thank you to them, because they really also helped me through a really difficult time period. But I also remember some really fun memories with some of them. I won't obviously give out their names or whatever, I don't know, because obviously to respect the privacy and stuff like that. So anyways, I remember first going in there, and faces keep changing all the time in there, but luckily some people are still there that I know. I mean, there's some new people obviously now, and they're also like really nice and stuff. Anyways, so I remember, see, I can't give out a lot of information because it is personal, but this is really just a thank you video, because Starbuckies Canada, there we go. There we go. Nice people, no doubt, it's Canada, nice people. Anyways, yes. I remember one time in 2014, I think it was 2013, maybe. No, maybe 2014. It's going blurry! Sorry, it went really blurry. Anyways. Well, okay, so sorry, it went really blurry. So where the heck was I? Oh, memory. I remember one time it was pouring, it was like pissing out. Like really pissing out. And I was coming back from town because, I was carrying stuff home. And Mom was working that day. And so anyways, I get home and I can't find my key. My key is not in my purse. And so I got like these heavy bags that I've been trying to carry home, because I carry more than I carry more than I should, because literally I really can't lift anything. So anyways, yeah, so it's pissing out. I'm walking all the way back to town. I'm drenched, and I go to Mom's work, and I'm, Mom, can I need your key, I can't get in. And so she goes and gives me the key, and then I go back to Starbuckies, because I had went there on my journey home, and then of course get another Starbuckies for my journey home, and I come in there as soaking wet, and one of the girls, I won't give out her name, but I do miss her. She was on a break, and she was nice enough to offer me a ride home. I have a picture of it too, somewhere, or a photo album I have somewhere. Yes, that's Doctor Who. Oh, it's my dad. Oh, he's dropping off the clicker. My lovely aunt gave me her telly, so now I can watch Doctor Who. Anyway, sorry. So yes, so she went and dropped me off, and I was just I was so thankful. And then I have another barista that still works there, and she's really lovely. She has these bug stories. Anyways, so she's very lovely, and she's done lovely things, and I always reply with a thank you, but I add a little extra with, I fucking love you, and I mean that sincerely. I mean that first of all, her generosity, and then her sincerely ness, and I may jokingly say it, and I'm like, oh, I fucking love you, or like I said, I can't give into too much details, but anyways, I just want to thank her too. I mean, everybody that I met at Starbuckies is really nice. So one of my baristas and I, we went to the cinema to go see the movie, and it was The Maze Runner. And anyways, so before we go in, she spills her cup of coffee on her white blouse. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I automatically suggest use Tide to Go. Do you have any Tide to Go? There's gotta be something. Or I'm like, get home, put some stain remover on it, let it soak, put it in the wash, and then, you know, like, don't put it in the dryer, let it hang dry so you know if the stain's still on there or not. And anyway, so yeah, we saw the maze with her. She's really lovely, really miss her. She's so cute. They're all so cute. What else? There's so many. Another thing I like about the Starbuckies that I go to is it actually used to look completely different. It had been redone. It used to be a very small, very quaint little place. I'm not sure how to describe it, but when I first started going there, when I walked in, there would be about, let's say, the size of my bedroom, I guess I could say. When you first walk in, it would be about the size of my bedroom, like one part of it. At least when I walked in, there was a part that was the size of my bedroom. And then it started narrowing in, kind of making like a tiny kind of rectangle kind of look. That's not a rectangle, is it? Okay, like a rectangle area or whatever. I don't know how to describe it, but anyways, it was very, very small. It wasn't as bright as it is now. It was very, very dim, but I really liked it. It was just really, really tiny and so quaint. And there was a part where you walk down, and then you have the place at the till. The till area was really small. So you have on one side is about your little area where you have your food. Then you come over a wee bit, and here's the till. And then another, just a smidgen over, you have that bar behind where the baristas would make their drinks, and that was really tiny. Then when you would walk in, because it'd be like this really narrow thing to walk in, because you could see the people go into the back, and it looked really tiny. Yeah. What else? Oh, back then, because it was so tiny, there was chairs lined up with tables, and of course people would do that thing where they, because it was a narrow route to the loo, people would have like chairs on either side of the table, of course. Then a person would decide to go on the one side, because there's only one side to get to the loo, and they would block it, and you literally either had to say, "Excuse me, can you please move?" or "Sorry, I'm trying to get by," or there are some people that just look at you and just go and just move the chair in just a wee smidgen, and then then you're starting to do that thing where you're like that. But anyway, it was so quaint. I do miss it, I really do. But I do like the layout it is now. It's much bigger, and it's probably a whole lot easier for everybody that works there. There was this area, there's the loo at the very end, and then there was a table. And an old friend of mine, we used to call it our office, because we'd sit in the back and just have like our little conversations in there. And it was just really funny, because that was our office. We just called it that for years. It was really funny. That was really cute. Yeah. It's just like those precious moments that you always hang on to, because you're like, you don't want to like, I don't know. It's just those little moments you just really, really want to keep in your mind, because they're just, I don't know, like really precious moments. Oh, I can't forget one more. No, I'll never forget her. She doesn't work at the Starbuckies either that I go to, that I go to. But I'm lucky to see her maybe at least once, maybe once or twice, and she's also really special to me. You got those people that you just are, I don't know how to describe it, but she's also really special to me. I don't know really much to say, except I just want to say, like, thank you to them. And Starbucks is really an awesome place. The welcoming, the seeing you off, just somewhat making fun of each other, or I'll make fun of whatever's happening or whatever, or just these little things in between of whatever. I just want to like tell Starbuckies when I go to, thank you so much. You guys are so brilliant. You guys are just awesome. I mean, even now with the new faces, I'm getting to know them. Not necessarily know them, because I never really I never really knew that much about my other baristas, but it was really, really nice talking to them and stuff. I can't forget another one. When I moved to Vancouver Island, I said that weird, didn't I? Vancouver Island. There was a Starbucks that I would go to. I call it my Starbucks, like the one here, my Starbucks, because it's the one I go to, so I just call it mine. Anyway, so yeah, I met some really lovely people at that Starbucks too. I have a crush on one of the guys that work at Starbucks. There's probably at least only 3 or 2 people, like 2-3 guys that work at this one particular Starbucks, and every time I see him, I just go, oh my gosh, I can't even stand. Okay, if you hear background, that's my neighbors. Like some weird noise, that's my neighbors. So anyways, I have a crush on this guy every time I go there. And it's like, oh my god, I can't stand him. Mom's watching me, Cheshire grin. And I'm like going, fuck off, shut up, fuck off. And of course, anyway, so when I get up to the till, when I get to see him and all that, I'm like, hi, and all that. But even like before, like even if he's busy and he noticed me, because my hair would always change, or I would wear a wig or whatever, he would look up, get first confused, and then he'd be like, or almost stay when I leave or whatever, but yeah, he would give like the peace sign and I would give the peace sign back, or he would just do the wave and I'd be like that, trying to keep my cool. But anyways, there's also another girl that worked there. I really like her. She quit that job to work somewhere else now. She was really lovely. There's a few like that at this other Starbucks I used to go to that I really love. But anyways, yeah, Starbucks is it's just really important. The environment that they actually create, at least the ones that I've gone to, I've been very, very fortunate with that. The openness and the kindness and stuff. And even when you get those shy people that are just really, like, they know they got a job to do, or they just look like they're having a really rough day, I have this thing where, you know what? I'm gonna get you to open up. I obviously I don't mean like open up your life story. I'm talking about this greetings. Just so when new people came to the Starbucks that I'm at, some of them seemed really shy, and I would say hello and all this stuff, or I would notice there's at least 2 people there at Starbucks that I've seen that are left-handed, and I literally would stop in the middle of my order and go, oh my gosh, you're left-handed, you're lefty like me. And then I would do it to another person, but you know, now the words are, you're a lefty, I'm so excited, I've never met another lefty. And so yeah, so I got them to open up like that way, I guess, or just, you know, the general like, hey, and all that. It's just something to, you know, start a conversation. I mean, I do have social awkwardness at times. Like I guess once I start to, like once the minute I feel their vibe, I know how to handle it. And so yeah, I just wanted to say thanks to like, obviously I can't go to Disney World because of money or Disneyland or whatever. I can't go to the happiest place on earth. So my happiest place on earth is Starbuckies. And I guess I should end this video with thank you Starbuckies Canada and all the baristas that I've met slash friends and stuff. You guys are really awesome. I guess I'll do the body motion of what my crush does, and namaste.